ComDomus just gifted me this very sleek 25-inch tall ceramic space heater, and I am so impressed. This is meant to heat spaces up to 270 square feet, which is a lot of space for one of these space heater towers to heat, and it has all of the settings you could want in a very sleek box. To start off with, when you turn it on, it actually oscillates up to 120 degrees. It oscillates very, very slowly. It's very inviting, and it's just lovely. And then on top of that, it has 3 different heat levels. It's right now in heat 1, which as it spins, you'll be able to see on this large LED screen here. I can also switch it to heat level 2, which is way hotter, and heat level 3. And then it goes back down to heat level 1. And the main difference between the 3 heat levels is really how much the fan is pushing air over the ceramic heating element. This really has a lot of power. It has 1500 watts of heating power, so it really can heat up a space quickly, and I'm already feeling it. It is really nice and warm, and you may not hear much of anything because it is extremely quiet, especially on heat 1. If I go up to level 3, you can hear a fan. It does have more noise. I'll let you listen to that for just a moment. And you can see that it does have some airflow. It's not a very high airflow, but that's very normal with these heaters because they're blowing such a strong amount of heat through them. They're not pushing it as hard. It's more of just helping getting it out into the space, warming the area around the tower. And you're not just limited to heating with this, it also has a regular fan, so it can be used in the summer, though the regular fan is more mellow, and that's also very common with these. And it has an eco mode, so as it spins back, I'm gonna stop the oscillations. I have full control over the oscillations as well, so I'm gonna stop it there, and now I'm gonna switch it over to eco mode. And in eco mode, all I'm doing is choosing my preferred temperature. So if I want it to stay 70 degrees around me, this will maintain that temperature in my space. And so it will adapt accordingly if it needs to have the heat run high or low or turn off, just to keep the space at that set temp. And then of course, if I tap the mode button one more time, I can just go to a good old fan. I also love that this has all the protections I want to see in one of these devices. It's ETL certified, it has overheat protection, it has anti-tip, so if it tips over, it should turn off automatically. And it's beeping at me that it got turned over, and it is turning itself off. And when it turns off, it actually is going to blow the fan more. It's not blowing heat anymore, it's its self-cooling mechanism. And while it has turned off, it is still beeping, letting you know that, hey, I was tipped over, that's not okay. So while annoying that it keeps beeping, that's actually really, really smart. Definitely will let you know if this got tipped over for any reason. Maybe there's some other issue going on around it, maybe some reason it got tipped over. So it's a nice alert. I like that it's alerting, but it has already resolved any of the risk. And on top of all that, it is made of all flame retardant materials, and it does have a child lock as well. If you hold down 2 buttons on the top, it will lock all the buttons, so a child cannot press any of the buttons, they can't turn it on, they can't change the heat on it, they can't do anything. And along with that, it actually does come with a remote, with all of the controls on that, and the remote can actually sit in this little back pocket here when not in use, so you're not going to lose it. And this little back pocket is a great handhold for you to move it around as you want. And real quick close up on this remote, because it has 2 extra buttons, it actually has an option to mute the sound. So now I could change things on it and it's not going to make any noises. And I can have it turn off the entire LED screen. So if I don't want to see that, I can turn that off completely or turn it all the way back on. So that's what the remote has in addition. Past that, these are all the same buttons that are on the top of it. You have your timer, plus minus, which is specifically for choosing your heat level or your temperature in eco mode. your controlling of the oscillations. This goes through your modes and your power button. Very clean. And on top of all of that, you can actually set a timer if you want to. So you could have this automatically turn off after so many hours. Let's say you have it running as you fall asleep, but you don't want it to run all night. That's really nice as well. Overall, I am very impressed with this. I think this is an absolutely fabulous tower heater, tower fan, space heater, whatever you're looking for. This really does fit the bill. And I think my perfect application for this is going to be my office next to my desk in my very cold basement, as this will definitely help keep me warm all winter and cozy. It doesn't feel like it'll dry me out as much as a lot of heating elements do. It just has a really nice flow, really inviting, quite warm, and so sleek. If you are looking for a very modern tower heater that checks all of the boxes, this is a great one, the ComDomus ceramic tower heater.